Clinton said. It's like eating an elephant. You've got to do it one little piece at a time. So, you know, maybe George Greer should have just thanked the gang members for threatening to kill his wife and kids and, you know, offered them lemonade or something. He offended them. It's like the case of the TV presenter that I just talked about in England. She offended the people who had stormed her property by waving the knife, so she was the victim. Now, notice in the clip, they also say that although this gun was legally owned and registered by Mr. George Greer, that he was still investigated regarding the gun. They said, you know, words to the effect that the police looked into the gun and it was okay, like they would even need to look into it once they knew that it was a legally registered firearm. It's as if, you know, displaying a gun that you legally own on your own property is some kind of suspicious act worthy of suspicion within itself, worthy of investigation. And the way they're going to apply this law, I mean, this is going to court, this is going to go in front of a jury. If this is allowed to stand and George Greer is convicted of a crime for defending his own property, then it sends a message, it sends a very clear message to the, you know, dumbed down, Prozac head, stupefied public that if you dare try and defend yourself in any manner, if you even think about it, then you'll be the one doing hard time, not the 25 gang members threatening to kill your family. So they're saying, yeah, you know, you can have your Second Amendment. We won't take that away just yet. But don't you dare try to exercise it in protecting your kids or your wife, because we're going to come down hard. So I want to hear what you think about this. Let's start going to the calls now. What do you think? A man defends his home against 25 gang members with a legally owned firearm, doesn't shoot them, merely shoots 4 warning shots, police turn up, he's the one arrested. Is that how the Second Amendment stands? Is that the state of the Second Amendment now in America? Let's see what you think. We're going to our first caller, Jeffrey in Missouri. Jeffrey, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, Jeffrey, go ahead.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like they're trying to take away the Second Amendment and giving you a reason why, well, you don't even need it in the first place. You can't defend yourself, so what do you need the Second Amendment for?
Well, exactly. I mean, when seconds count, the police are always minutes away, aren't they? I mean, is that what they're saying? Just wait 30 minutes for the police to turn up while these gang members mow you down? I mean, what are people supposed to do? All the figures show that the response times for police are just getting longer and longer. So, you know, what are people supposed to do? Just wait? Let's go to our next call. Parker in Illinois. Parker, what do you think about this?
Hi. Hello?
Yes, you're on the air. Go ahead.
All right. I didn't have a comment about this specifically, but I just wrote a book, and basically what it comes down to is every possible way to defeat the New World Order, the globalists and stuff like that. So, like, because I've been researching this since, like, I was 13, 3 years ago. So I've taken everything that I learned and put it into one book, and I've just finished uploading it for free on the internet because, like, I honestly believe that if everybody read this book, then we could easily fix up everything that we're having and, like, completely turn everything around. Okay,
send me an email. I'll maybe post it on the website. Jason in Georgia. Jason, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, man? Just want to say appreciate everything you're doing, first-time caller. But I think it's just ridiculous that they even came to the guy's house to arrest him. It's just absurd. Real quick, the writings of Samuel Jackson I have here, I found in an email the other day. Among the natural rights of the colonists are these. First, a right to life. Secondly, to liberty. Thirdly, to property, together with the right to support and defend them in the best manner they can. And that was some of the writings of Samuel Jackson a long time ago. So, I mean, if they can see the stuff that we're doing now, back then how can they not know what we are looking forward to in the unfortunate future?
That's right. They're rolling in their graves at the moment. We'll get some more of your calls after the break. It's the Alex Jones Show. Stay tuned.
Gold. If you listen to the radio, watch TV, or surf the net, you are hearing about gold. Eventually you will ask yourself, is gold right for me? The answer might surprise you. We protect ourselves and our families from many things. Do you have medical insurance? Is your home insured? Do you carry life insurance? How about financial insurance? If you own gold, then the answer is yes. If you don't own gold, the question is, why don't you have financial insurance? We put our faith in things we trust. Do you trust the dollar? Do you trust the economy? Do you trust the government? Gold has always been something you can trust. For thousands of years, people have put their faith in gold. Where will you put your faith? Now is the time to protect yourself and your family. Call Midas Resources today at 1-800-686-2237, extension 242. 1-800-686-2237, extension 242, and ask for Jim Parker. Let me help you get started today. 1-800-686-2237, extension 242.
The economy is crumbling, debt soaring, and the possibility of World War III is increasing. I started SurvivalistSeeds.com from my dining room table with a small bucket of seed and a single rotating banner ad on PrisonPlanet.com. 2 years later, we've sold over 40,000 pounds of heirloom seeds, becoming the largest bulk seed seller to the public. The majority of our customers are Alex Jones listeners. Now I'm offering 50 all-organic garden varieties, 10,000 heirloom seeds, garden planter, and a CD teaching you how to save seeds, so your children's children will always have healthy food. Don't wait until it's too late. I'm Big John Lipscomb, and my company is SurvivalistSeeds.com.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 5 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $209, and the Berkey Guy will include 3 sport Berkey water bottles and ship everything to you free of charge. That's right, 3 sport Berkey water bottles and free shipping. An $87 value, yours free. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
You've seen our SinoFresh banner on the GCN website.
Yet your sinusitis is still a problem.
Are you waiting for your sinusitis to go away by itself?
Are you waiting for a SinoFresh discount?
Okay, here it comes.
But first, the facts.
67 other products merely treat symptoms
and not the cause of sinus problems.
And 37 million Americans suffer from sinus distress just like you. But now many are finding relief with the only patent-protected homeopathic nasal product that antiseptically eliminates the known causes of sinusitis. SinoFresh.
Now, here's your limited time discount offer to use SinoFresh.
Call 888-906-3636 right now for $2 off per bottle when you mention GCN. That's it. Just call 888-906-3636 and mention GCN for a $2 discount.
But hurry, this offer is only for the first 1,000 customers.
Call 888-906-3636. 888-906-3636. Call right now for $2 off per bottle.
Mention GCN.
Buy SinoFresh.com. It works.
It's the Alex Jones Show with me, your host, Paul Joseph Watson. A question of the day in response to our top story about George Greer, this 30-year-old man. 25 marauding gang members invade his property. He gets his gun, shoots 4 rounds into his lawn, and is then arrested by police. Why are police in America being trained that average Americans who still have some semblance of a backbone are their real enemies? I mean, what can we do to make sure, this remains an isolated case and the precedent isn't set that defending yourself in America is a crime like it already is basically set in England. Do you want to end up like the UK, where carrying a kitchen knife in your own home is considered an illegal act? 800-259-9231. Now compare what happened in Long Island to this example out of Oklahoma, which we're going to play in a second. A woman alone in a house with a crazy man banging on the door, and then he starts to break in. The woman's on the phone with police, and she tells them she doesn't want to kill this guy, but I'm going to have to. Play the clip.
There's a man at my back door. He's trying to get in. He's hollering and yelling.
Okay, and you have a gun?
Yeah, yes, I do. I do not have it out.
Okay. Just, I want you to stay
on, and I will use it.
I want you to stay on the line with me.
I will. He is banging on the door.
I can hear him banging. He's trying to get in. He needs fast.
He looks like an older man, but I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. He's getting close to the door. I'm going to go ahead and get the gun out. It's a shotgun. It's large.
Can you understand what he's saying at all?
Well, he's crazy. He's crazy. I'm taking the safety off the gun, man. He's acting crazy.
Okay, do you have a place that you can go inside your house and lock yourself in a room?
Not really. I've got a big shotgun. I'm not going into a tiny bathroom. Oh, crap, he's at the back.
Okay, County 13 is advising that you can defend your property if you need to.
I don't want to have to kill this man, but I'll kill him graveyard dead, man.
I understand.
All right. He's breaking in now.
He's breaking in.
Got the gun on him. He looks to be an older man. I don't want to kill him. God, I don't want to kill this man. They need to hurry. He's going to break this thing open. And if he does, I'll have to kill him, ma'am. I don't want to kill him.
I understand, ma'am. You have to protect yourself.
I will. Man, he's about through the house. I'm going to shoot.
Can you... Oh, my God. Ma'am, is your phone cordless phone?
I shot him going out front. I hit him.
I shot him.
God, help me. Oh, please, dear God, I think I've killed him. Please, Father in heaven. Please, Father in heaven. I'm so sorry, Father.
It's okay, ma'am. It's okay. You have to protect yourself, okay?
You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your property. That's in Oklahoma, and the police should be commended for their response in simply, enunciating the fact that that's the case. But not apparently anymore in Long Island, where this guy who didn't even shoot at these 25 gang members, didn't even aim the gun at them, merely let off 4 rounds into his own lawn, was then arrested by police. Is this the turning point for America, where the idea of self-defense is flushed down the toilet, like in England, where if you wave a knife in the window, then you're the one who's going to be investigated, and the gang that's breaking into your house is let off scot-free? I mean, just look at what happened to George Harrison, the famous Beatle, and his wife. This nutcase breaks into their house. He's got this delusion that he's somehow the disciple of George Harrison. He repeatedly stabs Harrison in the chest, and then his wife's running around with this fireplace poker and the base of a lamp trying to bash this murderer on the head. And Harrison at one stage thinks it's over. Nearly killed him. The knife went right into his chest. He said he could feel the blood running up to his mouth. Very nearly killed him because he was in England. He didn't have a gun. He couldn't defend himself. A man's home is his castle. Is that really going to be the case after this incident with George Greer, who didn't face one man, he faced 25 men who ran onto his property and said they wanted to kill his wife and kids. And the police only responded when they detected Greer had fired his gun. So he was subsequently arrested merely for protecting his property and protecting his wife and kids. Now, after the break, we're going to get into the handgun ban in Britain and delve into how that one worked out for violent crime and gun crime, now that in England only the criminals are allowed to own guns. Stay tuned, this is the Alex Jones Show.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run.
Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.